What's going on, guys? It's David here. Welcome to another Devotional Saturday. And do you ever wake up like in the middle of the night and your head is just stiff and you cannot move it? Well, that's why I did this morning, which actually when I'm recording this a couple days. So it's not Saturday yet for me. It's Thursday. I'm recording this for Saturday. But I woke up this morning, 2 in the morning, could barely even move my head. So I'm lucky I'm able to do this or that right now. I don't know why. I think maybe because I went on my bed the night before, was reading a book, but I was laying on my side, my neck was cocked like this, and I think it was bothering me, and then I went to bed, and it was bad. So you're not going to see me moving a lot unless you see my body going like this more so. So that was my exciting, painful adventure for now. And also, too, just want to remind you guys as well, I am going to be making those videos about work and just what God's been doing in my life and just seeing things of Him. So I am going to do those, so I have not forgotten. But today's devotional is from Walter Hendrickson's, and it's warnings for a people not listening to God. Are you listening or are you not listening? And the title is, He Must Increase, but I Must Decrease. It's from John chapter 3, verses 27 through 30. John answered, "No one can receive anything except what is given him from heaven. You yourselves bear witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but I have been sent before him. He who has the bride is the bridegroom. The friend of the bridegroom, who stands and hears him, rejoices greatly at the bridegroom's voice. Therefore, this joy of mine is now full. He must increase, but I must decrease." We live in an age where people measure their worth by their perception of how well they do in comparison with others. This creates an ethos of competition and envy. It's particularly galling when someone steals an idea that originated with you and becomes more successful with it than you. The Baptists face this in regard to baptism. The disciples of Jesus began baptizing, and all are going to him. You learn a couple of important lessons from John's response. First, no one can receive anything except what is given him from heaven. The Apostle Paul said it this way, "What do you have that was not given to you?" Whatever you have, God gave it to you. He can give it to others as well, and with it, he decides whether or not to prosper you. Second, your objective is to use whatever he gives to exalt him and debase yourself. He must increase, but I must decrease. If you wish to measure your success in life, this is the standard. To the degree that Christ is exalted and people think less and less of you, you are successful. If you seek to please only him in your life, what he gives you and what he does with you are of no importance. That's kind of hard to swallow there. Actually, the very ending, it says, if you seek to please only him in your life, what he gives you and what he does with you are of no importance. Really, it's true. God uses you how it's for him. It's all about the Lord and his kingdom, and it's not about us. So for one, we have to be willing to open up ourselves to him and make sure that we are doing it for his kingdom and giving our full 100% of us to him, to the Lord. We have to sign over everything. Sign over our thoughts, our actions, our speech, what we look at, what we see, what we read, our jobs, our relationships, everything. We need to sign it over to him, but use it for his kingdom. And what he does with us, maybe we'll get sick, maybe something bad will happen to us, but then again, who determines what's bad and what's good? A lot of times we look at it and think, oh, that's bad, but you know what? God uses all for good of those who love him. So, and one of those lessons is in Joseph. Go back. I would recommend going into Genesis, towards chapters 30 something through the end. It talks about Joseph's life, how his life didn't look pleasant at first. He got sold into slavery, but then it all turned around, and God used it for good to help his family. So you don't know what God's going to use you for, and really it is of no importance except for his kingdom. So that's just all I want you to think about this weekend and this week as you go about your day, guys. Give yourselves up to the Lord. Do what he tells you to do and just obey him. You are his servant. So there you have it. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out.